Good morning, students. Today we are continuing with our 7th chapter, that is symmetry. Now, what is symmetry that we are going to learn in this chapter? Before that, you have observed ambulance in your surrounding, right? Ambulance is always roaming, and that ambulance having name ambulance in inverse way, or it is in different way, right? If you take mirror in front of that, you can see the spelling properly, right? Same way, if you stand in front of mirror, your left hand is look as your right hand, and your right hand seems as your left hand, right? That is what reflection of yourself in the mirror, right? Now, symmetry is what? This reflection of one thing on another side, but if we put that one side on another one, that each and every corner or each and every point is matching to each other, right? Now we are going to learn reflectional symmetry, how it is. See, now reflectional symmetry. See, here you can see some letters are written A, H, M. See, if I divide that, or if I draw a line between this letter, I can between this letter, and I can match these two part of that letter with each other properly, right? That is what, if a symmetrical figure gets divided by an axis in a figure into two parts which fall exactly on each other, its symmetry is called as reflectional symmetry, right? Symmetry means what? Same thing on another side, like your mirror image, right? But reflectional symmetry is what? When that two parts are matching, or for exactly for matching with each other, or same, then we can say this symmetry is reflectional symmetry. See, some figures are given in practice set 20. You have to draw an axis between or on that figure, so that you can make them reflectional symmetry, right? Like in first figure, if you can observe, see the first figure. If I draw a horizontal line in this, I can match these two corners with each other, also these 4 points with each other. So by making an central or horizontal line, I can draw a reflectional symmetry of this, right? Then in this triangle, I can draw a straight line, also a line from this, or line from this point, and I can draw a reflectional symmetry, or I can make it reflection or symmetrical. Here also, if I draw a central line, then I can draw the reflectional symmetry of this. In the next and the last one, here also I can draw a horizontal vertical axis also, and horizontal axis also. So in this chapter, only this much part is there. After that, write the capital letters of English alphabet in your notebook and draw their axis of symmetry. You can draw and show the axis of symmetry, and you can see how many axes you can draw in that letters, right? So first sum and second sum you do in your notebook as homework. So this symmetry is finished up to this only. I hope you all understand what is symmetry and what is reflectional symmetry. You have any doubt, then ask me in my personal. Till then, goodbye and take care.